Hello and welcome to Cadence Design Systems Fidelity Tutorial Tuesday, where we show you how to use a feature or demonstrate the technique in just a few minutes. Today, we'll be looking at Conformal Model Mesh or CMM in Fidelity Pointwise 2026.1. We'll focus on the global tab in the user interface and the tools available for generating and evaluating conformal tessellations of CAD geometry. Conformal Model Mesh or CMM is a new feature available in the graphical user interface in Fidelity Pointwise version 2026.1. However, the underlying capability has been available in the previous versions of Pointwise, which included this functionality through a Glyph script that was made available to download from the Pointwise GitHub repository. CMM is now directly available in the GUI. So what exactly is Conformal Model Mesh and when do we use it? In some applications, the goal is simply to create a tessellated representation of a CAD model rather than a CFD-quality surface mesh. A good example is the stitch meshing within Fidelity Charles, which operates on a tessellated geometry representation. CMM was developed specifically for these type of applications. The focus is not traditional CFD surface mesh quality, but rather the geometric fidelity to the underlying CAD model through controls such as maximum angle deviation and maximum absolute deviation. If you've used Automatic Surface Mesh or ASM before, you'll recognize many of the features. Please remember, the primary objective of the two tools is quite different. ASM is intended to create CFD-ready surface meshes, while CMM is designated to create conformal tessellations that accurately represent the underlying geometry. The Global tab contains the primary controls used to define the tessellation requirements for the entire model. The controls fall into two categories: sizing controls and geometric fidelity controls. Minimum and maximum edge length explicitly define the allowable size range of the mesh edges and ultimately control the resolution of the tessellation. The two other important controls are max angle deviation and max absolute deviation. Max angle deviation limits the allowable angle between the normal of the surface cell and the normal of the underlying CAD surface. Max absolute deviation limits the allowable distance between the tessellated surface and the underlying CAD geometry. Now, let's take a look at an example. Here I have the CRM high-level configuration model loaded in Fidelity Pointwise, and I'll use this geometry to demonstrate the conformal model mesh workflow. Before we begin, it's worth mentioning that CMM works directly on imported CAD geometry. You do not necessarily need to go through the Assisted Model Assembly AMA or Assisted Quilt Assembly AQA before using CMM. In many cases, you can simply import your geometry and proceed directly to conformal mesh generation, as long as you have a watertight geometry. That said, if you want more control on specific surfaces, or if you plan to make use of the pattern matching capabilities, it is often beneficial to spend some time organizing quilt names. Here I'm going to select the model, go to Create Conformal Mesh, and the geometry characteristics, I can look at the max model extents and symmetry boundaries, and I can also select the minimum boundary length. So if I adjust the view and click on the magnifying glass, Pointwise automatically takes me directly to the smallest edge in the model. This can be very useful when trying to understand the scale of small geometric features before defining mesh requirements. Let's uncheck the minimum boundary length and adjust the view. Another useful tool is Show Surface Curvature. Once radius of curvature is calculated, I can move my cursor around the model, and you can see that Pointwise displays a graphical user interface of the local radius of curvature, providing additional insight into geometric complexity of different areas of the model. Let's go ahead and hide the surface curvature. By default, minimum edge length is set to 1e-8 times the model size, and maximum edge length can be disabled by putting 0, and maximum angle deviation is also disabled by default, and maximum absolute deviation is 1e-4 times the model size. Here the model size is 1000, so the values for max absolute deviation is 0.1, and minimum edge length is 1e-5. So with these default values, I'll go ahead and create the conformal mesh. Here I have the conformal mesh on the model. In this case, we didn't specify a max edge length. Just as an illustration, let's put a value, let's say 30 here, and let's use the cycle views, turn this on, check both of these options, and then we can take a look at the groupings that have higher edge length. For example, let's focus on these ones under the wing. and under the fuselage. And let's put max edge length a value of 30 and create conformal mesh. Now that we can see those larger cells are remeshed and globally we have the max edge length implemented. In most cases, max absolute deviation is the key settings. Lowering it increases the global resolution. However, local control can be implemented in the Surfaces tab. If you like this video, be sure to click the thumbs up button or subscribe to our channel for more videos like this. If you have any questions, comments, or suggestions, drop us a line below or connect with us via LinkedIn, which is linked in the description. Thank you all and have a pleasant Tuesday.